Hey, ¿cómo están amigos de Radio Futuro? Miren con quién estamos, con Sabo, el guitarrista de Skid Row, la banda que va a estar en Chile el próximo año como parte del festival Masters of Rock. Hello, Snake. Welcome to Radio
Hello,
Futuro.
hola. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you? You will be in Chile once again next year, so how do you feel about coming back to this side of the world?
Oh my gosh, I can't wait. It's been so long since we've been down there, and I'm just really excited that we get the opportunity to visit you guys again, and you know, to play some stuff off of our new album, as well as all the stuff through our past that everybody expects to hear. So we're going to be touring all year, and we're all really looking forward to it.
Ok, let me translate what you said for everybody to understand, ok. Sí, nos cuenta ahí que por supuesto está muy emocionado de volver por acá, presentando nuevo material. Tienen el nuevo disco, The Gang's All Here, y todas las grandes canciones de Skid Row, por supuesto, así que lo ven como una gran oportunidad. So, you said that you got your new album, great album, congratulations for that. Well, everybody seems to love the new album, the new songs. How do you feel with this new material and with the response of the fans?
The response has been amazing. We certainly didn't expect the outpouring that we've gotten. We were hopeful, but it's really incredible. We haven't, you know, it debuted in the top 20 in like 10 or 11 different countries, and to be quite honest, that hasn't happened to us in 27 years. So it really is, it has taken everybody aback, and it's really humbling, man. We're extremely grateful and thankful to the fans for responding in such a positive way. And you know, we're thankful to our record label for doing such a great job in letting everybody know that we had a new record coming out, and getting it, making it visible for everybody to listen to and to make their own decision whether they liked it or not. So that's all you can really ask for. And we're extremely proud of the record. We had a great time making it, and look forward to doing another one with Nick Graskillinitz, because he's a huge reason why this record sounds and is the way that it is.
Good. 27 years, so since Subhuman Race, the best since Subhuman Race, right?
Exactly.
Good, sí. Nos cuenta ahí que, claro, están abrumados en el buen sentido de la palabra por toda la gran respuesta que ha tenido el nuevo disco de Gang's All Here, que salió este 2022. Nos da ahí algunos detalles, como que en muchos países ha entrado a las listas en una muy alta posición, lo que ha sido su mayor éxito desde hace 27 años, cuando sacaron Subhuman Race, su último disco más exitoso. Así que están en un gran momento. Muy agradecido a todos los fans, todos los que hicieron posible que este disco se haya hecho y que se esté visibilizando. Ahora daba créditos ahí también a Nick Graskillinitz, que fue el productor del disco, que jugó un papel muy importante y por eso suena como suena, así de bien. Claro, y este disco es el debut del nuevo vocalista, de Erik Grönwall, procedente del grupo sueco de hard rock melódico Hit. A ver cómo ha sido la integración de Erik. So, this new album is the debut of the new singer, Erik Grönwall from Sweden. So, you had several singers through the years. So, yes. What made you feel that Erik was the chosen one for this new era for Skid Row?
It was completely instinctual. It was just a gut instinct. Things for a little while had been going in kind of opposite directions with ZP, and our paths were kind of splitting, and we had hoped that we'd be able to have those paths come together, but that wasn't the case. And then so while we were making the record, we just realized at one point that we had to make a change, and it sucked. And because ZP's a good guy and a very talented singer, and we had a lot of fun. It just wasn't working, I think, the way that we wanted it to work. And so when we made that decision, we really didn't have anybody in mind. And Rachel had been paying attention to Eric's YouTube channel. And he was doing these incredible videos, still does, of everything from Queen to Van Halen to Iron Maiden. And it was really impressive. So he's like, let's reach out to him and see what happens. And we're like, okay. And we reached out to him. We asked him if he could sing a couple songs, not saying what it was for or anything. And he sent us back, The Gang's All Here, within like 24 hours, 48 hours. And we were all like, this is next level. Like, holy shit. Like, this is a game changer. And so even though it was so great, we were still cynical, and we sent them a couple more things, and they came back great. And so we asked him if he'd be interested in joining the band, and he said yes, thankfully. And it's just been an incredible experience. He fits in that like a long lost brother. When we all met him, it felt like we had known him for decades. And you know, and when we heard his voice, we singing these songs, we were like, this is how we envisioned our record sounding. He was the piece of the puzzle that was missing, and he's just turned out to be not only a great singer, but just a great guy. Very humble, has an incredible positive disposition, and an amazing appreciation and lust for life. And he's just really dedicated to being the best singer and best frontman and best member of the band that he could possibly be. And that's really inspiring. It's inspiring to all of us.
Cool. Bien, resumiendo un poco, dice que todo este proceso de integración de Eric Grönwall, el nuevo vocalista de Skid Row, fue bastante instintivo. Detallaba ahí al principio que el vocalista anterior, Zippy Third, terminó yéndose de la banda porque, bueno, era un gran tipo, dice, un gran cantante, pero las cosas ya no estaban funcionando ahí, así que se marchó. Y en la búsqueda del nuevo cantante descubrieron a Eric a través de YouTube, ¿no? Un tipo que cantaba canciones de todas las bandas, de Queen, de Iron Maiden. Les gustó la voz, les mandaron unos temas para ver si podía cantar, sin decirle que que estaban buscando cantante. Y bueno, les mandó su trabajo y dijeron, esto es lo que estaban buscando, suena tal como habíamos visionado el disco. Y ahí está, se integró finalmente. Dice que aparte de ser un gran músico, es una tremenda persona, así que es como si lo hubieran conocido hace mucho tiempo. Eric Grönwall, el nuevo vocalista de Skid Row, va a estar con ellos en Santiago el próximo año. Hagamos un poco de historia también, todos recordamos los grandes clásicos de Skid Row, a ver cómo los ve nuestro amigo Snake. Snake, let's make a bit of history. We all remember all the great classics from Skid Row, from the first album, from Slave to the Grind. What do you remember from those years? Those were very important years for the band. You made a huge impact, and sure, it marked the rest of your career, right?
Well, it was so very proud of what we were able to accomplish, and all of us who were in the band at that time. I'm very proud of what we did together. We all are. You know, it was an incredible time in music. And we got to see the world as a bunch of young kids, and got to play our music in front of millions and millions of people. And, you know, that was the beginning of everything for us, and a big reason why we're still able to do what we do. But I'm proud of the complete history of the band and everybody who has been a part of it. And obviously, the first beginning, like the first 5-6 years, were a huge role in allowing us to have a career and to still be able to perform music and create music to this day. And it's all because of the fans. They've given us the most amazing gift, which is that we get to play music for a living. We get to make records. We get to tour. And without the fans, there is no Skid Row. And so that particular time, as somewhat of an innocent young group of people, and having the success that we had was humbling, to say the least. It was really humbling, and it was an incredible time period for everybody. And I'm just so thankful that I got to live it and to live through it.
Great, and especially Select to the Grind was very special because it has a heavier sound and some new things. That was a time, the beginning of the 90s, where every band was looking for a new sound, a new decade, a new time. So there was the grunge bands, the bands like Pantera, for example, sounding different. And you made your part with the Select to the Grind, with your own heavy sound. That was very important, I think.
Oh, it was extremely, and that was pivotal in the history of our band. I'm just so thankful that people still talk about those records to this day. But yeah, I think that after touring as much as we did off the first album and experiencing life in a completely different way, I think we all felt that the band that we were live was maybe a heavier band, maybe more intense than we were on the very first record. And we had seen the world for the very first time. So all these experiences and cultures had such a profound effect on us. And I think we developed through the course of all that touring into a bit of a heavier band. And so as we got into the process of making Slave to the Grind, Michael Wagner did an amazing job of capturing the essence of who we were at that particular time.
Great. Sí, a ver, los recuerdos de los primeros discos. Dice que por supuesto el primero fue un tremendo éxito, que quedaron locos, que eran muy jóvenes en ese tiempo, así que están súper orgullosos de haber hecho eso siendo tan jóvenes, y recuerda un poco cómo veían todo el mundo en esa época. Después hablábamos de Select to the Grind, que marcó un cambio importante, un sonido más heavy, otro sonido ya entrando en otra década. Y dice que sí, que fue muy importante Michael Wagner, right? That was the man. Yeah,
Michael Wagner, yes.
Michael Wagner, que trabajó ahí en la producción del disco y fue parte de eso. Dice que lo que intentaban era un poco llegar a sonar como sonaban en vivo, que eran efectivamente una banda mucho más heavy, más dura, y eso lo reflejaron en Select to the Grind, un disco importantísimo, del que está muy agradecido también de que la gente siempre lo recuerde. Volviendo al presente, van a estar aquí con grandes bandas. A ver qué le parece también eso. You will be playing here on a big festival with bands like Kiss, Deep Purple, Scorpions, Halloween, legendary bands. So I want to know in which way this kind of classic bands made an influence on you as a musician, as a guitar player.
Kiss changed my life, and I went to see them in concert on December 16th in 1977 at Madison Square Garden in New York City. And I walked out of that concert a changed person. I knew that I wanted to do music for a living. In what way, I didn't know. But that whole experience of their music and their show and their electricity, it was unbelievable. I've got another call coming in from Colombia.
Yeah, we will be finishing here. So say your final words and we will be okay.
Okay, I'll let them call back. So the Kiss changed our Rachel and Scotty's life as well. And they were the ones that inspired us to do what we do, still to this day, a huge influence on us. So to be able to play on the same festival stage as those guys is just an absolute honor. And same thing with the Scorpions and Deep Purple. Scorpions, we just got done doing a residency with them in Las Vegas, and they were they're one of the best live bands that we've ever seen. And I mean, I grew up learning their songs and their guitar parts, everybody from Uli John Roth and Michael Schenker to Matthias and obviously Rudolf Schenker, and their songs and their music is just, it's incredible. And they have withstood the test of time and are still just an undeniable force to this day. And Deep Purple, I mean, what can you say about a band with a history and a legacy like that? You know, the songs are timeless. They've been relevant in every decade that they've released records in, and so it's an honor to finally get a chance to play on the same stage as them.
Bien, ahí lo escuchaban. Kiss cambió su vida, le ayudó a definir su vocación. Lo mismo las otras bandas, Scorpions, Deep Purple, siempre admiró cómo eran en vivo y la tremenda influencia que ejercieron en él. Muchas gracias, Snakes. Thank you very much, and we will see you here in Santiago, in Chile, next year.
Thank you so much. I look forward to it.
Muy bien, llegamos hasta acá. Nos vemos en la próxima. Chao, chao. Bye,
bye. Thank you. Bye.